Today was supposed to be the last Crown Victoria front end swap video because we were supposed to do the steering and that's it. Unfortunately, I got the universal joints in the mail and I got a tube with the steering shaft in the mail, but it was just the tube, no steering shaft. So now I gotta wait a few days for UPS and Jegs to fight over whose fault it is, but that just leaves me kind of in the wind. Fairly typical bullshit for me. I'm just trying to order simple shit. What can you do? So I guess I'll just give you a look around at what we've gotten done. It looks really good, if you ask me. Not sure what I'm gonna do today, so I guess I'll just show you what's done, show you the components I do have for the steering, so that you know how to order the right thing if you're doing this to this same year truck. I don't know, I'll probably do some boring stuff like cleaning up the Fender aprons and the interior engine compartment area, getting ready to put stuff back in it. Got off the phone with the machine shop earlier. Everything's in diagnostics right now, so today or tomorrow I should know what all's up with the engine machine work. That hasn't been done yet. Hopefully have that done sooner rather than later. Getting pretty anxious. Let's take a look at what's going on. So here it is in all its glory. The tires were pretty expensive. Get tires that look like truck tires to go on Crown Victoria rims, so expect that to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. It's pretty sharp. That rear control arm mount we mounted a couple days ago. Didn't film it. It was kind of a tedious day, but it's all in and looking good. So even with the bigger tires up front to compensate, we still have a bit of a drop. It's hard to see, but the truck has a bit of a drop up front. That drop will be more pronounced once several hundred pounds of engine gets dropped into the frame, pushing it down further, but pretty happy overall with the results. A lot of hard work, a lot of fun work, a lot of getting burned, a lot of skin knuckles. Pretty cool deal. Alright, I'm not quite sure what you need for different years on the truck, but for us, we needed two different U-joints to do the steering. This one is a 3/4 inch Mustang V style on one end, and then a 3/4 inch double D on the other. And then this one is a 3/4 inch double D on one end, and a 3/4 inch 36 spline. Now this 36 spline is what goes up to the steering shaft that comes right here, that we removed the flange from earlier, and the Mustang V comes from the rack from the Crown Victoria. So those each come out to a double D, which will have a double D shaft going in between them. That's what was lost in the mail. The reason that you do the double D shaft is so that if it does break free, it's not just spinning on a round shaft, it can actually hold on with broken screws. So if there's a failure on the road, instead of wrecking, you just have sloppy steering until you can pull over. Pretty important. We would be doing this today, but like I said, shaft was lost in the mail. So what I'll probably end up doing is cleaning up this Firewall some, getting it ready, and this apron here, stuff like that. It's all pretty ratty. Get it cleaned up, get it painted, get it ready to have a nice pretty engine bay. Might not film a whole lot of it because it's nasty and raining out and everything today, so keeping track of the camera would kind of be a pain in the ass considering that we're doing boring stuff anyway. So we'll just see what I get done. Whatever I get done, I can show at the end. Here's what's going on. The heater core and all of its junk that goes with it has been taken off of the Firewall. So now there's just a big hole there. Currently prepping the Firewall area around that. As you can see, I'm gonna work my way this direction, get it all ready. Flat black that area, nothing fancy, just get it covered, looking clean. I have one of the Fender aprons all cleaned off on this side. This is gonna get flat black out here. And on the other side, you can see where there's some remnants of some rubberized undercoating. I cleaned it up with some Dawn and power washed it real good, and I'm just gonna spray a bunch more rubberized undercoating rather than grind any of that off and just give myself extra work. So this side will be rubber and the other side will be paint. So the next couple days, while Dad recovers from burning his eyeballs out of his head, I'll just be getting this all looking good. So the Firewall will be nice and clean, and the components of the engine bay will get nice and painted up and everything. And eventually I'll drag the core support out, the radiator core support, and give it the same treatment so that when we get the engine out of the machine shop, hopefully in a week or so, we'll have a nice little home for it. I've been sick, so it's been slow progress. I have to just work 10 minutes at a time and go lay down, but Firewall, I'm getting layers of paint right now. It'll look nice and clean. And one of the aprons has been painted. This side has got rubberized undercoating, and this other side is black. And then I have the other apron still left to tackle. Gotta take all this junk off of it. Do it the same way I did that one. So, progress is slow but sure. I'm making it look pretty up here. Alright, despite my feeling like shit, Firewall's cleaned up, painted up all pretty, and both Fender aprons. Maybe one more coat each, but bottom side is rubberized, and the top sides are flat black. I'm okay with the amount of work that I got done today, considering how I felt. And tomorrow, I'll grudge on through some more, hopefully feeling a lot better.